Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, educators. My name is Zaidan Pasmal. I'm from Senior High School 113, Jakarta, and I'm here to discuss about today's motion, and that is this House regrets mergers and acquisitions within the tech industry, such as Tokopedia, Gojek, Facebook, Instagram, Google, or YouTube. Okay. Before we talk about the issue itself, we need to address what kind of mergers and acquisition we have here. Mergers basically when two companies separate, they combine forces with each other. So A and B, for example, they want to work together to achieve their own goals, but an acquisition is a takeover. So maybe if company A wants to buy company B, so it's now under a new rule and it's now under company A rule, so that they are the one who are in charge. Okay. So I'm as the representative of the opposition team. So we are against this because we think that a merge or acquisition should happen, and we should actually be supportive about that issue. Because if you think about it, this kind of issue has their benefits itself, and there's a lot of benefits. The goal, of course, for each company or a company itself or a business owner, it's so that their business can expand, so they can get more money or more income or what their goal is. Now, through mergers and acquisition, that's possible because not only you can get more, not only you can get have more people maybe, but you also have the resources that the other company has, and that other company has the resources needed to complete their goals. So, for example, the first argument here is that if a company A and B merges, for example, it can increase their market shares. So they also can get a larger market share if they both combine. Because if you think about it, more people you have, the more kind of exposure. Because when two companies combine, that means their customers, they now, oh, okay, so company A also will shop at company B, and etc. And we are talking here about tech companies. So if, let's say, Google wants to buy, maybe wants to buy Line, the chat app, they buy, oh, you know what, Google uses, there's a lot of exposure. The people that didn't know Line before, now they will use it. So not only they will increase their share, but also exposure, because more exposure, there will be more people coming in, using their products, and in the long term they will gain more money, which they can hire more people and well have more people work for them. Second argument, it reduces the cost of operation. Think about it. If a company has to rely on a lot of things to stand on their own, but when they are combined, that means a lot of those things you can take over from the other companies, and the other way around. So that means that if these two lacks is either material or maybe such as assets, they can use what's from each other. And for example, on an acquisition, let's say on the advertising aspect, if one company buys another company, not only did that company gain their people before, but also they have less money to spend on advertising. Because think about it, they buy a company and now they are the one who in charge, so they have less money to spend on advertising, which is a good thing, because now they can just increase more product to sell or to provide to the users or the customers. So they have more opportunities to expand their business. Geographic areas. It's part of the expand their business thing, because if a company, let's say, in the US wants to buy a company in Indonesia, for example, they can now get the exposure of Indonesian citizen. So when they buy a company, Indonesian citizen will see, oh, it's from US. I've never heard of this, and now they can expand from Java or Bali and all places in Indonesia. They can expand their product or yeah, or application or anything, so that people will get that exposure. And sometimes mergers can actually prevent closure of businesses. If they see a business that is failing and this company decides to buy that business, it means that business is saving them. And if it's saving them, it's actually good, because now not only can people who work for the company stay in there, but also they could expand the business again, expand, and not going bankrupt, not fail because someone bought the business. It's all important here. Now, if you address it more specifically, in tech companies, you will have a lot of aspects. You have Gojek, for example, Grab, other tech companies that rely on users to provide their services. So if you think about it, if a big company like Gojek will merge with something like Grab, and they can actually provide more jobs for Indonesian people, and they can have more opening for job opportunities, and can eventually reduce the cost of, well, have better people that earn more money. That was my speech. Thank you.